Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get the fully loaded Xenon build with the newest update KODI 21.2. I'm going to walk you through step by step everything it is that you're going to need to know so that you too can have this fully loaded, amazing build on any Amazon Fire Stick in just a few minutes. All right guys, well if you're ready to learn, let's begin. All right, so you're super excited and ready to install that fully loaded Xenon build onto your Fire Stick. The first thing that we must do is search through the entire Amazon App Store for just one app. The easiest way to do this is simply slide left on your remote until you're on the magnifying glass. Then we're gonna push down and click our center button. It's then gonna bring up a keypad allowing us to type out whatever app it is that we're looking for. We also have the option of using the voice control right on our remote, just like you see over there. So simply hold down the voice remote button on your remote and say, downloader. Give your system just a second. It's going to take you right here to this app. Let's go ahead and click our center button, because now we're going to have the ability to download this app. All we got to do is click our center button one more time, and the download process begins automatically. We're going to give our system just a few seconds for the download and the installation both to finish up. And when it's all done, it's going to say open. But I don't want to open the app just yet. We're just waiting for it to say open. Once you see that, what I would like for you to do is click the home button on your remote. Because the next thing that we need to do is go and change just one setting on our Fire Stick. The easiest way to do this is slide all the way over to the very end. And when you get there, you'll notice that a menu pops up on the bottom half of your screen. Just slide down and click on My Fire TV. Now you might notice I have something called Developer Options. On your device, you might not have that, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to get it. All you have to do is come up here, click right there where it says About, and then while highlighted on whichever device it is that you have, click the center button on your remote several times. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you'll get a little pop-up that says, congratulations, you are now a developer. As soon as you see that pop up, just push the back button on your remote. We're going to be right here, and now you're going to have developer options available. That's what we want to click into now. The first thing that you're going to notice is ADB debugging. All you need to do is click the center button on your remote one time, and you can turn that on. Then we're going to slide down and we're going to click on where it says Install Unknown Apps. And the only thing on this list is Downloader. What we want to do is click our center button and turn Downloader on. That's all that we need to do. Now let's go ahead and click the back button one more time, because I want to be back here at this screen when we return in just a few minutes. All right, let's go ahead and click the home button on our remote, because the next thing that we need to do is go and find that brand new downloader app that we just installed. And the easiest way to find all of your apps is slide almost to the end onto that icon right there and then click on it. It's going to bring up all of the apps that you've installed on your device. The newest app that you install always goes to the very bottom. So just scroll down through all of your apps and you'll notice the very last app is the last app that you installed. So let's go ahead and open this downloader app together. Now you might get a little pop-up, just click the center button and that will disappear. All right guys, so welcome to the downloader app. This application allows you to go along the internet to almost any website it is that you would like to visit. All you need to do is simply click the center button on your remote 2 times, once, twice. Again, it's going to bring up a keypad allowing you to type out whichever website along the internet it is that you would like to go to. Today, I want to take us to one website in particular. I'm going to throw that on the screen as I spell it. All right, so now that you have that spelled correctly, just click right there where it says Go. Now you'll notice I have a red circle on my screen. And if I push up and down and left and right, I can move that red circle. What I would like for you to do is move that red circle down just a little bit. We're going to go down, and we're looking for this box right here. So move that red circle anywhere and put it on that black box, and then click the center button. The download process will begin automatically. Then it's going to ask for you to go through the installation. Just slide over and click Install. When that's finished, I'd like for you to slide over and click the word Done. By clicking Done, it gives us the opportunity to now delete this unnecessary installation file. So we're going to slide over, we're going to hit Delete, we're going to slide over, and we're going to hit Delete. So that's everything that we need right here from the Downloader app. So let's go ahead and click the Home button on our remote. The next thing that we need to do is go back and change just one more setting. And if you remember from before, the easiest way to do this is slide over to the end. The menu pops up on the bottom half of your screen. We're going to slide down, and once again, we're going to click on My Fire TV. And again, we want to click Install Unknown Apps. And now you will see that Unlinked is on this list. Just like before, all you have to do is click the center button on your remote one time and turn Unlinked on. So both Downloader and Unlinked are turned on. Let's go ahead and click the Home button on our remote, because just like before, we need to go and find that brand new Unlinked app that we just installed. So just slide over almost to the end, and when you click on that icon, all of your brand new apps show up. And the newest app is always at the bottom. Again, let's go ahead and click on the Unlinked app. Now, the first thing it's going to ask for you to do is add a new library. Just click the center button. Click the center button one more time, and again, another keypad will pop up, allowing you to type out the code to whichever library it is that you would like to visit. Guys, I have created my very own personal app store that I'm giving exclusive access just to my viewers. And to make it even better, I've loaded it with only the best, most up-to-date applications, because I want to make sure that my viewers have the very best when it comes to their streaming needs. And the only thing I ask in return for all of the hard work of creating this video, answering all your comments, putting together this app store, keeping it up to date, is that you're kind enough just to take a second and hit that subscribe button. That tells me thank you for all of the hard work that I put into giving away everything absolutely free for you guys. Thank you again for all of you that have subscribed. I truly appreciate it. Now that you're a subscriber, go ahead and enter this code right here. All right, so now that you have that code entered correctly, just click right there where it says Next. And guys, welcome to my very own personal app store. I have loaded this store with over 40 different applications, offering free movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, pay-per-view, news, anime, and much more. And a lot of people always ask me, well, what is the best app for this or that? I've put together my top 5 favorite applications, listed right here. Also, I've put together a message about how important a VPN is when using these apps right here. So please take a second and read all of the information on this screen. Once you've had the opportunity to do that, what I would like for you to do is click the center button on your remote 2, maybe 3 times. By clicking the center button on your remote a few times, that's going to break my store into different categories for you. You can slide up and down to go through the different categories, or left and right to slide through the different apps. But in today's video, I just wanted to show you a very small sample of how my store works and to be able to get the brand new KODI 21.2. So right here in my store, you're going to notice that if I move around, I can select different apps. What I would like for you to do is highlight the application that you would like to download. Then just simply click on it. You'll be prompted, would you like to download this? Click Download. In just a second, you're going to see that the download process has begun. You're going to see how quickly the download is taking place. Now, this is going to depend on how fast your own internet is, on how quickly these apps will download. But guys, you can see how quickly it's working. And once it reaches 100%, it's going to ask for you to install the app. So just click Install. We're going to slide over and click Install. And in just a second, when the installation is all finished up, it's going to bump you right back into the store. Now, we just installed the brand new KODI 21.2 that we came here for. But there's one other really important application that I highly recommend that everybody install, and that is the IPVanish VPN. Let's go ahead and click on that. We're going to click Download. And again, we're just going to wait for this to get to 100%. Then we click Install App. We slide over and we click Install. Then we wait a few seconds. It's going to bump us right back into the store so that then we can continue to download even more applications. Guys, like I said, my store is loaded with over 40 different applications, all offering something different. So please take your time, go through the store, download as many of the apps as you would like. They're all free to download. Try them out, see what you like. So now that you've downloaded all of the apps from my store that you want, go ahead and click the home button on your remote. Because just like before, we need to go and find all of those brand new apps that we just installed. So let's go ahead and slide over almost to the end and click on that icon. It brings up our store, or all of our apps, and right here at the very bottom is all of the brand new apps that we just installed. So what I would like for you to do is highlight some of those apps that you got today from my store. Then click those three dashes on your remote just to the right of the home button. And when you do, a little menu will pop up. What I would like for you to do is slide down and click on where it says Move to Front. And you'll notice it brought the application from the very bottom of the list to the very top of the list. Now we're going to do that a couple more times. We're going to highlight this app. We're going to three dashes and move to front, and one last time, three dashes, and move to front. Now you can move these apps around in whatever order is going to work best for you, but I want to show you what putting the apps on the top does for your device. So let's go ahead and click the home button. Right here from the home screen where you begin each and every time, you're going to have easy access to those applications. So that way you don't have to go back and try to find them. The first one is the unlinked app. That's my store. So if you want to go try out some new apps or get some updates to your existing apps, you're going to have easy access right here from the home screen to do so. Now the next app is the IPVanish VPN. Now guys, I know that we're all excited and we're ready to go and open this app or all of the other apps that we might have downloaded. But before I ever open any of those apps from my store, I always make sure that I turn my VPN on first. So let's go ahead, slide over, and click on our VPN. Now right here, it will ask you for a username and password. If for any reason that you don't already have a username and password with IPVanish, don't worry, I'm going to make it super easy for you to get one. All you need to do is log in to any internet browser that you normally would use and go to this website right here. Now you can also take out your phone and point the camera at the QR code in the corner, or you can scroll down below the video into the comment section or in the description. I'm going to leave links there for you also. It doesn't matter how you get there. All of the links are going to take you to the IPVanish website. From there, you can learn more about the importance of a VPN and why each and every person should be using one. You're also going to have the ability to pick out a plan. Once you do, they're going to email you a confirmation with your very own username and password to sign in. I'm going to sign in and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so welcome to the IPVanish VPN. Again, this is by far my #1 recommended application when it comes to keeping you 100% safe and secure. It also will bypass all of those restrictions that your own internet provider is putting on you and on all of your devices. Now, really quickly, before we hit connect, I want to show you a little bit about how this app works. Right here, we're highlighted on connect. But if we push left, we're going to be on this little marker right here. And if we click our center button, That's going to give us the ability to switch between the different locations and servers that it is that we would like to use. So you can have the fastest available, or you can pick any country that it is that you would like to connect to. So what I would like to do is say fastest available. Connect to the optimal location. Then you might get a little pop-up, and we're going to click OK. Give your system just a second. When you see the country lit up in green, you know that you are protected. Now also, you have the ability to push to the right and go into the settings. Now here, there's many different settings for you to choose from. The first one says connect on Android startup. So if you want the VPN to turn on every time that you power on your device, just click your center button. Then you don't have to worry if you are or aren't connected to the VPN, because this way you know that it's connected every time you power it on. You also have all different kinds of settings like split tunneling. You have the threat protection. You have all of your account information, how to contact support. I wanted to make sure you guys knew how to get into different portions of this app to answer all of your questions. So let's go ahead and hit the back button. So now you see that the timer is running and tells you how long that you've been connected. All you need to do is simply click the home button on your remote. The VPN will continue to run in the background, keeping you connected and protected, so that then you can go and open up all of the other apps like KODI 21.2, the app that we all came here today for. Let's go ahead and open that. Go ahead and click the center button. Click your center button one more time. And as you see, it's preparing for the first run. Please wait. Give your system just a second. All right, so welcome to blank, boring KODI. This version of KODI has no movies, no TV shows, no live TV, sports, or any of that. But if you stick with me for just a few more minutes, I'm going to walk you through everything it is that you're going to need to know to take this boring KODI and make it extraordinary. I'm going to show you how to install the fully loaded Xenon build. All right, guys, so the first thing that we need to do is change just one of the settings. Again, we're going to slide up here and click on the gear. Then we're going to come down here and we want to click on System. We're going to come down here. We're going to highlight add-ons, and we're going to push to the right to go to the right half of our screen. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to click on Unknown Sources. It's going to ask you, are you sure? Just click yes. And that's the only setting that we need to change. So now we're going to hit the back button. And the next thing it is we're going to click on is File Manager. Now we want to add a source. We're going to click our center button, and a keypad is going to pop up, allowing us to type out whatever source that we would like. Guys, this part right here has to be the most confusing because I get more comments about this part right here than any of it. So I want to take my time. I'm going to walk you through really quickly, letter by letter, just so we all understand how this works. All right, so it's a long address. I'm going to throw it on the screen as I type it out. All right, so right here, if the HTTP doesn't work for you, just add an S. So it's HTTPS. But we're going to continue with the rest of it just right now as HTTP. All right, so what you want to do is you want to push this up arrow because it's going to take the lowercase letters and make them uppercase letters. But more importantly, what it's going to do is going to take that and make it into a colon. And that's what we're looking for. We need the colon. So the 2 dots, click that. Because see, when it's lowercase, it's a semicolon. So make sure that when you enter the address that you're doing it with a colon and not a semicolon. All right, so the next thing we need is 2 forward slashes, and then we're going to type in tinyurl.com. All right, and then we need another forward slash, and we're going to type in digs 123. All right, so I said before, a lot of people have issues or problems with this part right here. Again, if it doesn't work, try HTTPS and see if that works for you. I know a lot of people are connected to different internets around the globe. Please connect to the VPN if it doesn't work for you. But when you hit the word OK, you'll see that it pops up here. It says digs 123, and when you click OK, it takes you back to this screen. If your screen did anything different than mine, please go back, check the spelling, make sure that the address is entered correctly. All right, so now what we want to do is click the back button one more time, and we want to slide over and click on add-ons. So what we want is we want to install from a zip file. And if you remember, it was called digs 123. That's what we're looking for. So go ahead and click on that. We want repository digs. Click on that. Give it a second. You see the pop-up that says that the add-on has been installed. That's all that we're waiting for. Now that we see the pop-up, we know it worked. We're going to come up here. We're going to click on install from repository. We want the digs repository. We want program add-ons. And we want the Chef Omega Wizard. And then click install. Then click OK. Now it's downloading, it's installing. Give it just a second. If you notice that your screen flashes, you might catch it here in just a second as just like that. Don't worry, everything is working just the way that it should. Nothing's wrong. It's just, that's how this works. I've got a few comments about people asking if everything's okay. It's definitely okay. So now you see the Chef Omega Wizard add-on has been installed. Give your system just a few seconds. We're waiting for this big pop-up right here. Go ahead and click your center button. Give it a second. Now it says that there is currently no build installed. Would you like to install one now? Click yes. Then there's a couple different versions of this build, or different builds available. This one is the digs all-in-one, or AIO, debrid version. Now if you use real debrid, please use that version. But today, we want to install the free version, the digs all-in-one free plus burst version, whatever. Now, if you're watching this video in the future, and this list looks a little bit different than it does here in the video, just make sure that you install whichever one says free. So we're going to go ahead and click on free, and we're going to slide over and click continue. Now right here it says it's going to be downloading the build. Now not only does it have to download the build, it also has to go through the installation. Now depending on the speed of your own internet, this process could take a few seconds, could take a few minutes, could take several minutes. So be patient, sit back, relax. If you notice that the screen goes dark during this process because it's taking so long, just push the up button on your remote to keep the screen awake so that it doesn't default and then you lose all of this time. So just keep the screen awake. We're going to wait. It looks like my internet isn't working that quickly today. So as soon as this is all wrapped up, I'll be right back. All right, so it looks like the installation is almost wrapped up. As soon as it does, it's going to have a little pop-up. Just click the word OK. It's then going to force close KODI. It's going to reset a few things. And then all you have to do is open KODI one more time by clicking the center button. Give it just a second to start up. And this looks a little bit different than the last time we opened up KODI. So we're going to slide over and we're looking for something called install skins. Now, I noticed that I have a pink border around this, and I remember the last several times I've done this, I didn't have the pink border. So if any reason that you don't have the pink border around this, I want to show you really quickly how to make this work. So what I want to do is click the home button on my remote. I want to start over, and what I want you to do is slide over into your settings. The menu appears on the bottom half of the screen, and I want you to click on Applications. Then I want you to click on Manage Installed Applications. Then we're going to slide through this list, and we're going to click on KODI. Right here, you're going to have the ability to do a couple different things. What I want for you to do is hit Clear Cache, maybe a couple times, whatever. What we're trying to do is restart, refresh, reset it so that everything works. And whenever you have an issue with KODI and how it's operating, this is a real easy way to fix a lot of things. Just come in here and then clear the cache. Then what we can do is we can force stop. That's going to just stop everything. And then we can launch the application just like we're opening KODI from the home screen again. So I just wanted to make sure that if you were stuck at that part, that you knew how to fix it and then how to get back to where we were just at in the video. So it's going to open up again. We're going to slide over, and you see this is the pink border that we should have had the first time that we had, but a lot of people don't. So go ahead and click the center button when you are highlighted where it says Install Skins. Now you're going to have a couple different options here. Today we want to install the Xenon free version. Now you do have the ability to click on different builds. If you would like to try those out, please feel free. Try out whatever it is that you want. But for today's purpose and today's video, we're going to install the Xenon free. Now we're going to slide over and we're going to click Yes. Now give it a second. It might not look like it's doing anything, but it actually is. It might look frozen, but give it just a few seconds. Please don't touch any buttons or do anything. It is working, and it will be wrapped up here in just a second. And as you see, it just changed, and you know that it's working. It's going to bump you right back here when it's finished. Then we just slide down here and we click on Apply Skin. Then we want to apply the Xenon free skin that we just downloaded. We're going to click on that. And guys, welcome to the fully loaded Xenon build. This build is completely loaded with movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, anime, pay-per-view, and much more. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. And if you have not done so already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. You can also give this video a thumbs up or ring the notification bell if you never want to miss a video of mine. But above all that, I would love it if you were to share this video with a friend, a coworker, a neighbor, a complete stranger. It doesn't matter. I just love it when you guys share these videos. It's really helpful to me, and I want to thank each and every person who has hit the subscribe button, who is sharing my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. All right, well, thank you again for making it this far in the video, and I really look forward to seeing you guys again real soon in the next video.